Good afternoon. No great adventure today, however I am going to go for a little walk. I am at one of my favourite places, Châtellerault Park, just for a little walk round. However, I'm going to be answering some of your questions. I put the information out there on my social media and you've came back to me with some questions again, so I'm going to answer some questions in this video. And also, I'm going to have another Disney trip announcement. I've put some clues out there on social media, so some of you know what's coming. But yeah, that's coming very, very soon. In the next few weeks, I will be going on another Disney trip. So still 2024, but I'm going to be ending 2024 at Disney. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, let's go. I'm going to go for a little walk just now and then answer some questions. Who knows how long this video will be. But yeah, let's just have a nice relaxed day. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of walking today because the weather's not been too great, so I can't really go off the beaten track here. But I have done a few videos here. But to answer some questions, let's get stuck into the questions. First question I've had, whilst I'm walking around here, have a look at a few things, is from my recent Disney cruise trip. How did I find it going from Southampton? So a few pros and cons really is I stay up in Scotland, and travelling down to Southampton is not always the easiest or the quickest, but the cruise itself, the experience itself was absolutely fantastic, amazing. I'm absolutely hooked, and I've got a lot more plans coming, so yeah, I'm not going to give away too much on that, but that is coming next year. Big trips, big plans, and I'm going to take a big risk here. I've got old shoes on so I can walk around in some areas in here. More questions, so I'm trying to test my memory here now. Other questions I've had is, when do I find the quietest time to visit Orlando, the parks mainly in Orlando? The quietest times I have been at, really, it's probably about February time, so January, February, and possibly September time, yeah. So it's always going to be busy. Disney parks are always busy. All theme parks in Orlando, it's always going to be busy, but there is those kind of times, those little times. So shop around. I'm going to maybe walk around and go back the way. I don't want to get too dirty. So it is very, very muddy up here. But yeah, there is this new dynamic pricing that Disney has announced as well, so prices are always changing, so keep an eye out for that. But mainly February, the last couple of years I've been going to Walt Disney World different times, different dates, but mainly for events, and those events usually attract big crowds and it's busy. But I have also been there for like New Year, over New Year into January. January was of course quiet, and then February I've been there for like Mardi Gras, but just before Mardi Gras it's quiet. So yeah, there's different variations and different factors to consider, but hopefully that answers that question. It is a nice quiet Saturday morning, well, just into afternoon now, and it's not raining. But yeah, next question, really two questions, is what's been my favourite, or who has been my favourite character or Disney character meet and greet. And I think those who have watched for a while possibly know the answer. And the answer is, of course, Captain Jack Sparrow. Meeting Captain Jack Sparrow on the Disney cruise was a massive highlight. Especially when I couldn't meet him on my first cruise, or even my second cruise, but I got to meet him recently on my third cruise there, so those videos are up when I get to meet them, so you can check them out. And the second question is, who do I relate to, as in what character do I relate to most, Disney character? And again, that's Jack Sparrow probably, and there's many reasons. One is the kind of go with the flow attitude that Captain Jack Sparrow has, and the adventure in Captain Jack Sparrow. So I think that's who I relate to most of all, just kind of that laid back type of style. Even though I'm planned with my travels as much as I can, but for me, and I've said it before, you just can't plan everything, and you shouldn't really plan everything because you can't really enjoy it because you're sticking to a plan. Sometimes when it's spontaneous, they are the best moments for me, even with the characters, meet and greets on the cruises for example. The best moments I've had is just when it's unplanned. I'm not waiting for characters, queuing for characters, it just happens. Love that, that's what I love. And that's kind of like Captain Jack Sparrow, things just happen. So yeah, love the movies, love the character, I love the ride, as you all know, the smell on that ride. Oh. Yeah, we need to get back soon. But for now, today, I'm taking in some views, getting some fresh air and clearing the head. I'm not going to venture off too much through the walk because there's lots of like miles and miles of walks that you can go on here at Châtellerault Country Park. The next question, a very good question to be fair, is do I feel safe travelling solo, travelling alone? And I'll be honest, yes I do. I do feel safe travelling alone. I would say I am streetwise. Jeez. I was scared there. I would say I'm streetwise, but I'm also very aware of my surroundings. Not quite like that there, because I wasn't aware of that. But yeah, I would say I feel safe, but you've always got to plan and have some things in place. And what I mean by plan, because I just said I don't plan too much, but I let family know where I'm going to be on certain days and check in with family, that kind of thing. That kind of helps as a support. Really, if anything kind of goes wrong or yeah, something like that. Make sure you've got the right insurances. If you're going on cruises, make sure you've got cruise cover. And do a lot of research. Do lots and lots of research. And yeah, that's what I do, and I don't really want to always be afraid as if something's going to go wrong. So that's why I kind of live each moment as much as I can. I think I'm trying to say is don't overthink everything. I don't try and overthink every single moment, because for me that would be overwhelming and very anxiety triggering, anxious kind of thoughts. I just try and look at the positives and look forward to enjoying every small thing, like I say, every small thing every day, and be very grateful for the things I have, very grateful for things that I can do, grateful for health. So yeah, those are those things that I focus on, which helps me mainly focus on the positive. I think I know what I'm trying to say, but focus on not being worried travelling myself, so that's what I focus on mainly, rather than being afraid travelling solo. So if I see new things, also meeting new people. It's been amazing meeting new people, doing this content, starting this journey a few years ago, meeting all different walks of life. It's been amazing, and that's what I would say is, if you're travelling alone, you will meet new people, make new friends, and learn lots and lots of new things as well. I have certainly had my eyes opened, which has made it more enjoyable. This question is a tough question, to be fair. I don't really know. It's, what is my dream ride, my dream Disney ride? And I've had a little moment to think about it, and the answer is, I am not too sure. To be fair, I don't know what my dream ride would be, but I have a little thought, maybe something a little bit kind of, I love dark rides, so of course, if you know myself and my content and what I enjoy, I love dark rides. And I'm not too sure what the concept would be. I don't know, maybe something like a dark boat ride, either Fantasia style boat ride, or the history of Disney, or Walt Disney, and you go through different scenes, and then it's like a firework display at the end. I'm not sure. I love dark rides, so something maybe like that with a classic spin on it. Look at the views you get here, this bridge. I do really want to go and have a look. Since I'm here on the bridge and you can hear the water, you can see the old castle. Like, I will put links in the description of the few videos that I've done here in more detail, if you want to watch them. But I'm not at the theme parks, not at Disney, Universal Studios, all these things, Paris, Orlando, cruises. I like to explore what I can when I'm home. So if you do like this type of content, and the content that I've mentioned, then please check out my channel, hit subscribe, and join me for these adventures. There's so much more coming, some exclusive stuff coming next year, cannot wait to bring that, and so much more as well. So just enjoy creating content and getting out, so hopefully you can join me for what's to come. It's a big world out there. Do you see yourself ever getting bored of Disney? And the answer is, maybe one day I could get bored of Disney, you never know. But in this moment in time, I'm not. There's so much more of Disney I want to see. It's always evolving, always changing. Even Tokyo, Disney, these kind of things. Yeah, it's just always what I enjoy looking forward to. And yeah, it could change, and yeah, it's a big world. I do want to see more of the world. I have seen lots of the world, just haven't documented it for content, but I do want to see more, and I do want to do a lot of other content as well. So let me know if that's something you want to see, and yeah, I can add that to the content. But it is something I want to do. But I love Disney, love Universal, but I also love things like this, just random chilled days out. And I do want to add UK theme parks. I tried to do it this year, but it was too good of a deal that I got to go back to Orlando this year, so that was my time allocated for UK theme parks, and the cost. Look at this tree. The money that I saved up for it, for UK theme parks, and I was better off. I was better off going to Orlando when I compared the cost and the price of logistics and everything else, getting to the UK theme parks, than going back to Orlando. So that was this year, but I do want to add that content to my channel in the future. UK theme parks. I have had UK theme parks reach out to me, and I would love to work alongside them, with them, and visit them. Some for the first time. I haven't seen a lot of UK theme parks, believe it or not. I haven't been to them. That's something I want to do and add, so hopefully that's coming as well. I'm back visiting Cadzo Castle, the ruins of Cadzo Castle. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk by it because I have covered it a lot of times, but I'll show some things. Then I'll get to the top here and walk back, because that's enough walking for me in this trail. But I'm going to say it. Imagine the walls could talk. The history of these castles. I'm fascinated about history and castles and just the past, which means that I enjoy living in the present, in the moment, even more. So yeah, I think that's why it fascinates me so much. And being out in nature. And here is some of the other end of Cadzo Castle. Just watching where I'm walking just now, because it is a bit treacherous. Could slip. Yeah, I'm going to walk back towards where I've parked up, but still chat, still answer some questions. And I don't think it's going to rain today, which is good. The weather has been very strange recently. We went from like -6s, -7s to just now today it's like 12 degrees, 13 degrees. All spacing with like a day or two. Not much of a question, but I'll answer this anyway. Aren't you too old to be travelling to Disney and going to theme parks? No, is the answer. And there is no age limit. Never grow up, and I will always keep doing what I love and enjoy until I stop enjoying it. So, and that's what life's all about. Live in the moment, and time stops and waits for no one. Final question is, did I draw Pizza Man? So Pizza Man, if you don't know, first time watching me, this is Pizza Man. I have made into a collectible card, which is available for purchase, just a little plug there. And if you want to buy one, the link is in the description box below. But I did create Pizza Man on a Disney cruise last year, on the UK Disney cruise, at Disney's Animators Palette, where you create your character. And then a year on, I have created this collectible card. But did I draw this final Pizza Man? No, I didn't. I had a lot of input into it, but it wasn't drawn by myself, the final product. But for me, it was a very cool way of being creative and bringing Pizza Man to the world as such. And I wanted to do something with it. I am trying to watch where I'm walking. I survived. I also met quite a lot of dogs, and with the owners, that is. So I got talking to them there, and I've walked across the bridge back over to this side. I'm going to head back up and recap in the car of this next Disney vlog series, which is coming very soon. Very, very soon. very soon. I nearly forgot to answer one more question, and the question is, do I wear all the crazy t-shirts, all the t-shirts that I buy? And the answer is, there we go, Darth Gator, if you remember that from the Orlando airport. Oh, and no, I didn't put that on just for the video. Let's go and recap. I think, well, not really recap, sorry, but announce this next vlog series that's coming. Back in the car, and hopefully that has answered some of your questions. Hopefully I haven't missed any questions out. If I have, apologies. Please reach out to me if I have, and I'll answer you via social media. But yeah, big announcement, trip coming up very, very soon. Just now it is the end of November, and yeah, it's tomorrow, I think. What's tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow is the 1st of December, I think. And it's Christmas time. Christmas at Disney. I am going back to Disneyland Paris for Christmas and New Year. So I'm going to be heading back over to Disneyland Paris for 8 days, 7 nights. So I'm going to be there from the 27th of December till the 3rd of January, taking in all things Christmas and all things New Year. Cannot wait. A more laid back style of visiting Disneyland Paris. It's been short days before, 2 days, 3 days, but a full week in Disneyland Paris will allow me to see more, do more at a relaxed pace. So I cannot wait for that. So join me for that, hit subscribe, check out all the videos. I really do appreciate all the support that I get from this channel and social media, and I hope you're all very, very well. Reminder, if you want to join the Christmas list, the Christmas card or gift this year, please reach out to me on social media. Just send me a message with your name and address, and I'll see if I can get something out for you in time, depending on when you're watching this video, of course, and I'll get that out to you. So hope you're all well, stay safe, and Merry Christmas very, very soon coming up, and hopefully I'll have some more content soon. It's just very hard this time of year because of the weather, and yeah, it depends on what event. I just don't want to put anything out on my channel just for the sake of doing it. I've got to want to do it and enjoy it as well. So hopefully we can do that for December. If not, got a Disney vlog series coming up. So hope you're all well. Till next time, take care. Bye bye.